Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Oi, Geef, bro. You should just see the. Wait, you see this stupid talk, mate? No extent things get to it.
Bro, we all.
Okay, that gotta be a record, bro. We are like 1 second into the video. This man is starting off on some diabolical things.
Raw. We all like it raw. But there's consequences. Some people get a rash, others get a gremlin named Nash. It's not just you that suffers. No, when you don't pull out, the rest of us are pulled into your nightmare. Cut to me 3 weeks ago.
Okay, if I say, hey, facts, that's kind of effed up because I got a cousin, he got a kid. And I got a homie, he got a kid. But I'm being real, hey. But I be preaching about we gotta be real with each other, man. But it's like, especially with my cousins, like, bro, there's certain things he gotta do, but he got a kid. It's like, hey, man, I keep telling y'all boys, y'all better use rubber. They be calling me a goof ass boy because I be out here preaching, bro. Use rubber, be safe. Niggas be calling me a goof ass nigga because I'm not trying to be out here fucking raw with these shorties. Hell nah, nigga.
Go, and I'm one of the last people. Some people get a rash, others get a gremlin named Nash. It's not just you that suffers. No, when you don't pull out, the rest of us are pulled into your nightmare. Cut to me 3 weeks ago, and I'm one of the last people to board a plane to Austin. When I get to my seat, I notice an empty one next to it, and I'm thinking, sweet, poor man's first class. Then, I heard it. God, please. I know I make a lot of diddler jokes, but excuse me. Fiery Hey, is this your seat? That's right, I sat next to a couple and their 11th-month-old baby. 12, he needs a seat, but 11, it's fine. Just hold in your arms. Who needs a life preserver when you're holding a pool noodle? Now, I was expecting a cry fest, but what I got was much worse. Because this demon would just randomly, no build-up either, just a sporadic, oof, thanks kid, almost fell asleep there. On top of the random shrieks, this kid had permanent, I'm about to throw up face. Now, I would never hit a child. But if one is vomiting at me, then I'm throwing a stiff arm. No one's throwing a penalty flag on a plane. If I'm in danger, I will grab a face mask. Sorry, can't juke in a seat. Besides, it's gonna be really hard to convict without any cameras. Assault? No, you mean turbulence. Sounds more
plus he got white privilege. Yeah, he chilling.
more like a God problem. Assault? No, you mean turbulence. Sounds more like a God problem. Anyway, what were the parents of this hellspawn?
Yo, this goofball gonna say, oh, that was turbulence. That's diabolical. Oh no, I didn't punch the baby. What the fuck is that word? Intentionally. That was turbulence, yo. That's diabolical. That's smart, but nah, come on, man.
Unlike, well, if I had to describe assault, no, you mean turbulence. Sounds more like a God problem. Anyway, what were the parents of this hellspawn like? Well, if I had to describe them in one word, it would be defeated. Mom looked like she hadn't slept since the gender reveal, and Dad just kept rubbing his head, probably thinking, why didn't I pull out? And their outfits matched their desperation. Mom had on a crop top that kept raising above her C-section scar, and Dad had on dirty white New Balances with a knee brace. It was clear the only thing f***ing them was reality. Now, the mom was trying her best to distract the baby.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't give a fuck about these type of people. People that are literally poor or like are not financially stable, but they talking about they want a kid. I don't understand that thing, and I will never understand it. You can say, "Oh, it's dystopian." What are you talking about? Doesn't like having a kid doesn't mean you have to like, I don't know, some shit like that. Like, bro, we're humans. We're supposed to have kids or some shit like that, bro. I do not relate to that shit. I'm 1-8, man. I'm amongst them weird niggas that be like, bro, I don't see the whole point of like spending a lot of money on a trip just to get memories. Like, bro, I'd rather spend that money on getting something that I can visually see. I want to wake up every day and see, oh, this is the shit that I bought. Okay, that would make me much better than going on a trip and quote unquote having memories. What about the people that have short term or long term memory loss? My nigga, you finna go there. Them memories for some of us finna be gone. I'm not finna remember the good times that I was having. Shit, I don't even like remember the whole like the full detail. I don't even know how to explain this. Like I would like I did like for me get some coochie whatever, but bro, I do not remember that day at all. Like I remember, yeah, I did like for me put my wiener in the my shorty whatever, but I don't remember the whole like touching in it. Like I don't even know how to explain this. I don't remember the time, the feeling or how it felt like. It's like, hey bro, I remember I did that. I did that shit. It's like fucking hell, bro. I don't know, weird nigga. It is what it is.
It, rubbing. Now the mom was trying her best to distract the baby, bouncing it, rubbing its back, shaking it just enough not to be considered a crime. But nothing was working. Baby would throw out tard face for a moment, then go right back to glitching. Finally, she
Tart face.
She decided to give her baby some Coke, also known as Coco Melon. Coco Melon is like drinking a Red Bull during a seizure. Every time I hear the theme song, I lose a memory. If I wanted to torture someone, I'd strap a VR headset to them, set the brightness to max, and play 1 hour of Wheels on the Bus. Round and round. But Coco did its job and distracted the baby. Probably because it couldn't say, Jesus Christmas!
Yeah, that's another amongst the many reasons why I don't want a kid during these times. That little nigga gonna be a zombie, boy. With that Coco Melon shit, nah, man.
Make it stop! Anyway, about an hour later, the mom starts to doze off, which to a baby is the perfect time for mayhem. And just as the mom passes out, the baby swats the phone out of her hand. I go to pick it up for her and feel a small piece of the screen missing. I'm thinking, well, this chick's life's already broken. What's another stressor at this point? But bro, when I handed the phone back, her face screamed, why God? Why? It's like the baby said, every time you look down, you think of me. 20 minutes after that, and they start...
Oh, her phone broke because of the little nigga. Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna keep my thoughts. This time, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
In and out drinks. Mom gets a water, and the dad gets a double shot of bourbon. Even the flight attendant paused like, you good, bro? I got a ginger ale and immediately regretted it. Normally I'd sip it occasionally, but this baby be flailing. I don't want to be playing goal line defense for the flight, so I just chugged it. Now, after the adults got their bevies, it was time to feed the baby. So the mom starts breastfeeding, which wouldn't have bothered me, but she takes both tits out. Like, is he looking...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even if, like, it's natural, but, bro... I don't know, bro. Okay, I applaud the females or the shorties that got kids, and every time they gotta breastfeed their kid, they got a blanket over to like not show their yeekity beakities or whatever, their yeeks. I applaud those ones because they have modesty. But bro, niggas gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about? The older people gonna be on my side like, what are you talking about? You acting as if like you was not sucking on your mama titty when you was a kid. Bro, I understand that shit, but bruv, cover your fucking self, man. You in public, man. Even if you're in your own crib, boy, cover yourself, man. Imagine you going to a family member crib. She got her old fucking titties out. She not wearing no shirt. Nigga, come on, bro. That's just not even on some weird shit. That is just uncomfortable. Like, bro, if I would have just pop out with my ass cheeks out, even if I'm covering my dingling, like, bro, come on, bro. That's fucked up. Come on, man.
For a second, so the mom starts breastfeeding, which wouldn't have bothered me, but she takes both tits out. Like, is he looking for seconds? Are you only rocking a half pint in each? How do your udders work, cow? But even with options, the baby was not feeling it. He'd suckle for a bit, then look around, almost to say, it's a little bitter. After snacks, the baby, of course, shit himself, but the parents do not get up. Smell is thrusting around the cabin as I'm thinking, they have to notice. How could you not notice? No! Miss, what? I think he pooped himself. Here, let me get up. So the mom takes the baby to the bathroom, leaving me with peaked in high school Bill. He looked like he was one diaper change away from ending himself, so I say to him, hey, is that your only kid? Yep. First one's always the hardest. Do you have any kids? Me, no. I have a dog. That's why I'm happy. Dad just stares at me for a moment and goes back to looking at his phone. A few minutes later, the plane hits some turbulence, and I'm thinking, how's that diaper change going? You like that random RNG? Soon after, the mom comes out with fresh marks on a crop top, and before I can get up, she just hands me the baby like an in-flight snack, saying, pass him over, then heads back to the bathroom. I quickly toss it to Pops, and of course, it starts to cry. But without missing a beat, the dad just shoves a finger in its mouth, and just like that, silence. Damn, I guess putting it in doesn't always create problems. But
Whoa. Hopefully he meant that by what, like, if he on some sexual things, hopefully talking about like him with a shorty of his age, the same age, and is with consent. Cause if he talking about some other, bro, this guy, I wouldn't be so,
Silence. Damn, I guess putting it in doesn't always create problems. But problems be coming because Stacy is back, and before she can take her seat, her husband just holds the baby out like, take it! This sparks some whisper fighting of, I held him all day. You can't even hold him for 5 minutes? Shut up. Don't tell me to shut up. Shut up. Don't ever tell me to shut up!
Is love blind?
Hey, what are you doing, baby? Stop grabbing at the what? Oh, you little gremlin! God, I just want to slap your little hand so badly. So I take off my headphones and continue to write down all the chaos when the mom looks at my phone and says, are you writing about us? You're disgusting. I'm disgusting? Why do I know what both your nips look like? You
Bro, how the hell was she able to see what you're writing? I mean, because it's a long script, so usually, obviously, if you're writing about someone and that is close to you, you will write like these. But then along the lines, like it's a long, he's writing paragraphs, so it just ends up just I don't know, changing sides, and then you type, and then she sees that shit. Oh, another thing is that people sometimes be weird, like, bro, why you looking at a nigga phone, my nigga? Stop looking at my shit. So it's like,
Are you writing about us? You're disgusting. I'm disgusting. Why do I know what both your nips look like? You giving dinner and a show? Then she tells me to delete it. I'm like, delete what? Delete what you're writing about us. Miss, I know your life's in shambles right now, and you're lashing out because you lack proper coping mechanisms, but you can't force me to do anything. So how about you turn back towards your biggest mistake and deal with the shitty hand you dealt yourself?
damn.
Is this Karen serious? Hello, can you please move him? Is there a problem? Yes, he keeps harassing me and I want him moved. Man, we're about 35 minutes from landing and this is a full flight. There aren't any open seats. Can't he switch with someone? I can't force another passenger to give up their seat. If you feel unsafe, I can notify airport security to meet us at the gate and they'll take a full statement. Good, do that. Pause. Now, I love trolling Karens, but a plane is not the place to do it. They're a bunch of tired, stressed out passengers trying to make connections, and I'm not going to amp up some walrus for the lulz. But it would have been so easy. All it would have taken is a simple, did you just come from the beach? Because you're be sandy. Or a woman's value is based on looks and yours are gone. Or just drive into the lake. Or just drive. Just drive right off the pier to a peaceful life. Oh, and take your luggage with you. Don't give them to a better fam. Drown them in the sedan. Or I could turn to the dad and say, bro, remember, you can always walk away. That is her responsibility. It's your tax. Pay taxes and die. That's life. Or 23 pills. Just 23 pills and it's all over.
That is very specific. That is very specific, bro.
25 for the squad. You're gonna let someone else quarterback your team? No, it's either touchdown or guaranteed that would get one of them vibrating. Oh, but I decided to be lame and sit there quietly scheming. All right, maybe I can bypass security. I'm a fast speed walker. There's no way I'm losing to a bitch in flip-flops.
Well, there's no way you could do all that if he's talking about escaping. Bro, they have your ticket. They finna know who the fuck this nigga is.
But her screaming, stop that man, could cause some problems.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to wait for security. But if I make him laugh, I think I'm in the clear. All right, let's start organizing some one-liners. Okay.
Nigga, you live in America, bro. Like the same as me. Like I live in South Africa. It's a free country, bro. Freedom of speech. The fuck? It's not like you gonna post that shit on online. Well, he is posting it right now. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's not like there's no law against like writing bad shit about someone else.
We got Sandy Cooter. How do your udders work out? Sandy Cooter. Cause some problems. Tits. I think I'm gonna have to wait for security. But if I make him laugh, I think I'm in the clear. All right, let's start organizing some one-liners. Okay, we got Sandy Cooter. How do your udders work out? Oh, you know what? Maybe not that one. Finally, we land in Austin, and as soon as they turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, shit got interesting. I stand up and throw on my backpack when the mom says, don't think you're getting away. I wisely didn't respond, but the husband sure does, firing back are you serious right now? I'm not wasting time because you're PMSing. PMSing? Ooh, that's right, floodgates are open. I'm so sick of you doing this, she mutters while fumbling with the baby bag. Keep your voice down. Don't tell me to calm down. Lower your fucking voice. Then the baby starts wailing, and now it's a scene. I glance around the cabin and see phones slowly rising.
Brother.
Eventually we start inching forward, and the mom just forces her way into the aisle saying, move! Person behind is like, Jesus Christ, lady! Flight attendant comes overhead saying, let's all try to exit in an orderly fashion. Then as we're continuing to shuffle our way off the plane, the mom says, I told you this trip was a bad idea. Dad responds back with the coldest, this trip wasn't a mistake. Marrying you was. Whole
Damn!
goes, eventually I make it to the trip.
Man, if I was there, bro, that was diabolical. At the same time, I'm laughing and I'm amplifying it by adding a fake laugh into it, bro. 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 Hey, man, I live for the negativity, bro. Come
this
on,
trip
man.
wasn't a mistake. Marrying you was. Whole aisle goes, Eventually I make it to the terminal, and sure enough, 3 security officers be waiting. Before I can even adjust my backpack, I hear, that's him right there. So I stop, but the dad keeps walking. Doesn't look back, doesn't say a word, just beelines it straight to freedom. Mom starts chasing him, yelling, Jim, wait! Jim! Jim! I turn to one of the officers and shrug, saying, Karens. He nods like, yep, that tracks. And then I took that as my cue to keep moving. As I made my way to baggage claim, I began to reflect on all the chaos when it finally hit me. Parenting isn't a journey, it's a crash landing. One moment, your dog...
That was diabolical examples.
Parenting isn't a journey, it's a crash landing. One moment you're dogging in the back of a Honda Civic, the next you're holding a wet pool noodle, wondering.
Bro, isn't there like birth, whatever? If y'all got money to be out having kids raw, y'all better be having money for like preventions or some shit like that, like protection.
Where it all went wrong. All it takes is one bad decision. One will be careful. One thirsty.
Bro, if niggas out here, if you say some stupid shit to me or respond with like, if you're responding to me with something like, oh well, at that time they didn't have money to be buying them like prevention pills or like protection or whatever. My nigga, considering they fucked raw, they have a kid. Now they able to take care of that kid. It means they have money to take care of that kid if they were fucking raw. Come on, man. If you out here fucking raw, you have the money to take care of that kid. Or like tackle the what are the side effects? Disadvantages? Fallback? What is that word, bro? Consequences that come with like going crazy with a bitch raw, bro. I have no sympathy for y'all niggas. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
X of you up for a. Next, you're holding a wet pool noodle, wondering where it all went wrong. All it takes is one bad decision. One will be careful. One thirsty text of you up for a lifetime of turbulence. So the next time you're thinking about not wearing a seatbelt, just remember, is better than touchdown or you need a.
Hey man, sometimes it's just better to just beat your meat, bruv. Not even that, bro. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I think, man, do they offer like free condoms at the hospital or something? Cause over here they do that shit. Like condoms are not expensive over here. I think the government provides free condoms, so it's like, bro, that's why I say I don't have sympathy for like niggas like y'all.
License to drive, but not to spawn a gremlin. The real danger isn't. You need a license to drive, but not to spawn a gremlin? The real danger isn't the Jeep, it's off meds Pete. Babies aren't a starter Pokemon, okay? You don't just get to pick one and hope it evolves into a functioning adult. Why is it burning things?
Oh, fucking yeah. Y'all can listen to this man outro. I'm not doing this.
You want to do? Oh, you want to push that subscribe button? Oh, push the button. Push the button.
Hey, I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video, bruv. I think that's the last video today. Diabolical.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a flick the bands.